Another is hidden behind my lover, under the cover of thoughts not spoken, doors best left unopened. A stranger is sitting across at the table, basically able to keep composure, passing over words left unsaid. You draw me in, I'm listening to lovely lies. Da 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 da. Lovely lies. Da 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 da. I'm biting my nails to the quick while I'm biting the time till I slip into older versions of the person I left behind. The truth, it's hard to discern when the roof has started to burn and the walls around me tumble down beneath my feet. Where did you go? I'm left alone with lovely lies. Da 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 da. Your lovely lies. Da 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 da. I'm swept away in the undertow. Give back my love and let me go. But oh, you taught me so with lovely lies. I used to think I had to be a certain type of way to make the faces smile on me. The clothes I wear, the words I speak, do my makeup like a close up on a TV screen. But there's a beat inside my chest, a drum calling me to do my best.
Wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whomsoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller. Wah ha 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 ha! Wah ha 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 ha! Augie's standing in the doorway going, she's lost it. We knew this day would come. She's finally lost it. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Spooky, Scary, Weekly Wacky. Come say hi. Weekly Wacky Wednesday. Ha 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 ha. It's so wacky, people are dying to get in. Ha ha ha. Well, this is the last Weekly Wacky Wednesday before Halloween because next Wednesday I am going to be playing a live show for the release of Superman. So we will not be weekly wackying, but we got to get in all of the craziness and the wackiness and the Halloween fun. Ha 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 ha. Now, I can't do Vincent Price. That's more like Vincent Cost or something. I don't know. Thank you very much. I will try to metaphorically break a leg, but hopefully I will not literally break a leg. So I know that some of the people who are here were on the Secret Song Society, where my intention was to only play a couple of scary songs, but we kind of got on a roll and it became so many scary songs that it filled up about 2 hours, which was so much fun. So much fun. Can you stream the show? The show is going to be recorded. So in the beginning of November, date to come soon, we will have a live stream party where I'll be streaming the show and saying hello and talking in the comments. It did become a scare fest. Wah ha ha ha. Oh yes, Star Wars is a great band. They've got that song. Wah! That was a terrible Chewbacca. That wasn't anything. Nuggets heads assemble. Hurrah! So I thought, well, Halloween is so much fun. We got to do something for Halloween on Weekly Wacky Wednesday. But I didn't just want to redo a bunch of the songs that we did on Secret Song Society. I mean, a couple would be cool, but I didn't want to just have people that tuned in feel like we were just doing all the same songs again. So I kind of did a little bit of research on some other songs that are maybe not overtly scary, but they could be interpreted within the realm. Are tickets left for the 26th? Yes, they are. This is the part where I'm supposed to say, but they're going quickly. I don't know if they are. But there are tickets. Please grab a ticket if you are in the LA area. We can just abbreviate. It's like appreciate and abbreviate. We can just abbreviate Bingos as B. For those of you watching and going, wow, she's starting early. This is hop water. It's really delicious and quite refreshing. It has the hops of a beer, but there's actually no alcoholic content. It's just got a little, it's like instead of just drinking water, you're drinking water that's punching you in the tongue. Yes, welcome to Sarah's Subjectively Scary Song Fest. One of the songs that came to mind, let me kind of fix my computer screen here. Got all these windows open because I was doing some recording today. It's like 8,000 windows open. 525,600 windows. 525,000 windows on my computer. 525,600 windows. There we go. So, for those of you that were on Weekly Wacky Wednesday, you might remember that I had some kind of weird issue with the guitar. But fear not, it was just a battery issue. Put a new battery in and it's right as rain. All right. I can't think of this song without hearing cowbell, but let's see if I can do it. All our times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind and rain. We can be like they. I don't fear the reaper, baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper, baby, take my hand. I really hope that some of you are playing cowbell at home. I could not think of that word. La, 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 Valentine is done. Here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. 40,000 men and women. Come on, baby, take my hand. I can't keep this song straight, it just keeps going. Love of two is one. Here, but now they're gone. Came the last of sadness. It was clear that she could not go on. Then the door was open and the wind appeared. Candles were blue, then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared. La, 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 la. It's so hard to keep those two patterns going at the same time, like. It's really hard. It's very much like that 3 against 4 thing. Anyways, I don't know what was more scary, that song or me trying to play it, but at least you can say you tried. I know, I can't think of anything other than that SNL skit when that song comes up. Another song that seemed kind of obliquely related to scary things for me, I love this song, would be... Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. and I keep this world from dragging me around. I stay my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, and I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Oh no, my kazoo's in its case. Oh no, wait, come on. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I'll stay my ground, and I won't back down. Yes, I will stay my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. I love that tune. So if you're out trick-or-treating, what is he doing in there? So if you're out trick-or-treating and you're hoping for a treat, but somebody, decides to do a trick and throw a bucket of water at you, just don't back down. And who knows? Maybe it'll have copyright infringement with another big pop song, and you end up with even more money. Stay with me, 'cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. So darling, stay with me. Yep, they're kind of similar. All right, let's see. In keeping our scariness going. So I did a lot of, like I said, the most scary songs that would come to mind. So we're getting a little more stretched out. These aren't truly scary, but they could be interpreted in that way. So he's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be,
just sees what he wants to see. Knowing man, can you see me at all? Knowing man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all to somebody else who lends you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and no man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. No man, the world is at your command. Is there real nowhere man sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody, making all his nowhere plans for nobody, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Let's see. Song fact, 2003, John Lennon's original handwritten lyrics to this song were auctioned at Christie's of New York for $455,500. If you want some of Sarah's handwritten lyrics, they're available. That's true. We do have signed lyrics available on the site where you can pre-order. It's not just CDs. We also have such things as me burping. Yeah, for only $5. As vinyl, we also have, I'm trying to think of what we have. We have signed CDs. We have autographed lyrics. There's all kinds of goodies. There might be some sheet music on there. There are many, many, many things. Yeah. There is a kind of scariness to nowhere man. At least I think so. I hope he finds somewhere. I don't know. I'm curious if we have any fans of this song out there, or of Son House in general. I've always really loved this song. Don't you mind people grinning in your face? Don't you mind people grinning in your face? Oh, babe, listen, my true friends are hard to find. So don't you mind people grinning in your face? You know they'll grin in your face. They'll jump you up and down. Just as soon as your back is turned, they'll be trying to crush you down. So just bear this in mind: a true friend is hard to find. So don't you mind in your face. You know them other gonna talk about you. You know your sisters and your brothers too. No matter how you try to live, they're gonna talk about you still. So bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. So don't you mind people grinning in your face. So don't you mind people grinning in your face. Don't you mind people grinning in your face. Oh, oh, keep this in mind, Lord. A true friend is hard to find. So don't you mind people grinning. Oh, don't you mind people grinning. Don't you mind people grinning in your face. Yes, we are going for haunting or vaguely scary, possibly to some people in some situations. Ooh. You know, you want to know a really scary story. It's almost difficult for me to tell this. I made coffee while the countdown was happening, but then I forgot to take it out from under the Keurig. I know. How scary is that? IRS would be an appropriately scary song. Yeah, even if it just went like this. IRS, IRS, IRS. Yeah. I'm afraid to say anything bad about the IRS. I somehow feel like they're listening. I think I should get this. I should get this coffee. What do you think? Okay. Hang on one second. I'll sing while I'm going. Do, 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 do. He followed me all back down the hallway, right by the door, and then he went, I don't want to go in there. He's not a dog for the limelight. But I do have a fun story to tell. I was in Litchfield recently, and I was singing for a buddy's charity event down there, and everyone was so nice. And they had an after party, and there was some food at the after party, but sometimes you just really, really want Taco Bell. And this was one of those nights I was really happy about. 2 great shows, it had gone really well. The people were awesome. The musicians were great. They raised a lot of money for this cancer center. So it was a good night. I was feeling happy, and I thought, I really need some Taco Bell. So I looked on the map, and lo and behold, like 2 blocks away, there was a Taco Bell. And I thought, great. It said it was still open. This was probably about 11 o'clock at night. So happy. And I walked across to the Taco Bell. It was one of these really insane intersections. So even though the restaurant was here and the Taco Bell was here, you still had to like walk and then walk and then walk and then walk over. And anyways, I made the journey, and I went to the Taco Bell, and this is where the story gets scary. Scary sounds. This is where the story gets scary. I realized it was so late, only drive-through was open. Of course, I just flew in, and then there was transportation from the airport to the hotel, so none of us had cars. So dark times. So I decided to try to kind of like look like a car, and I went by the drive-through ordering window, and I just kind of stood there, and I said, hello, and they didn't say anything. And I'm just standing, I'm thinking, well, maybe they're on a break, or they're short-staffed, or I don't know. So I said, hi, hello, Izmir. I was just there. It is so beautiful there. So I'm walking through, and I'm just standing there. I go, hello, nothing. I'm like, shoot, they're probably refusing to serve me or something, or they think I'm some crazy person. They're not wrong necessarily. So I go, darn. And I'm I guess resigning myself to the fact that I'm going to have to walk back in the 40-degree cold with no burrito to show for it. And lo and behold, this old funky truck comes up before me. Now I know what you're thinking. Some old rundown truck is coming up behind you. Maybe you should run. You could be in trouble. But I thought, no, these are taco people. These are good people. And these are Litchfield people. So it was this guy about my age and then a girl about my age. And they had their windows up, and they rolled down their windows, and they're kind of looking at me. And I said, hey, I'm not an axe murderer, I promise. And this is going to sound really weird, but I'm actually just a normal person. I'm a musician in town, blah, blah, blah. I explained the situation. And I said, can I give you like $5 and you can order 2 burritos for me? And they said, yeah, sure. So I gave them the money. They went through the drive-thru, ordered the burritos for me. And then they said, hey, what kind of sauce do you want? I got my medium hot sauce. And they gave me the burritos, and they were so, so nice. So there you go. If you ever find yourself really wanting a burrito and they won't serve you at the drive-thru. Now, I've definitely walked through drive-thrus before and been served, but for whatever reason, maybe they had a company policy. But if you ever end up in that situation, just ask a friendly stranger to order for you. Yeah, they were really good people. And then they actually said, keep the change. I tried to pay them, and we had this like Midwest off where they said, no, you keep it. You were here for a good reason. I said, no, you keep it. You're a nice person, blah, 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 blah. We went back and forth, and then finally I just kept it. But it was amazing. So at first a scary story that ended up having a beautiful ending. Uh-oh. Sophia, Martin is asking me to tell you to get a move on. Uh-oh. A Midwest off. Oh, it is Omar's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Omar. Happy birthday to you. I didn't give them a free CD because all I had was like $10 and like a cell phone. But they seem very nice. I hope wherever they are, they got what they wanted to order and life was good. Michael over on Facebook asks, are you Polish? Yes, I am. Which reminds me, actually, I got this thing in the mail that is good for dogs that are adopted, or like not purebred dogs where you don't know exactly what they are, and it tells what breed of dog they are. So I got one to try to figure out what Auggie is, because people always say, what kind of dog is he? And I say, well, they think border collie, terrier mix, but they're not quite sure. So I got this little kit, and I'm reading the instructions, and it says, oh, it's so easy. Just swab each of the dog's cheeks for 30 seconds. I'm thinking, what dog is going to let you do that? So I tried to, he was really mellow. I kind of pet him, and he was laying on the floor smiling. He'll let me stick my hand in his mouth. But as soon as I got this kind of, it's almost like those COVID test nose swabs, but it's a little longer and quite bristly. As soon as I got it near him, he just kind of kept freaking out, and he would just move his head and wouldn't let me do it. So my dad was over, and he ended up just sticking his hand in his mouth and then swabbing his finger. We're not sure that that's actually going to work, but we were joking that it's probably going to come back that Augie's like Polish or something. So he came back as good boy. That's very true. So my guess is we're never going to know. We're never going to know what you are. Are you an alien dog? He might be a space dog from planet K9, which is the actual name of a book that I read as a kid. He did not want me to know. I think he might be an extraterrestrial. That would explain so much. He's so mellow, but as soon as you try to get the swab out, 70% peanut butter. It might be Barry in a dog costume. Wow, that would be a really elaborate thing. Okay, I got a request for this song last week, I think. And I didn't really know how it went. I can't say I really know how it goes now either. But I listened to it once. So I'm going to try to do this request since it's a little spooky. Happy 102nd birthday to your dad. That's amazing. When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many people to be, that it's strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up Lilo and Stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Ooh. Well, when I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Some other cat over his shoulder, looking at me. Thank you, Jackie. And he's strange. Oh, yes, it's strange. Oh, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You got to pick up every stitch. The rabbits running in the ditch. It's getting like really Bob Dylan-y. Beating it out to make it rich. Oh, when it's strange, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Yeah, must be the season of the. When I look out my window, what do you think I see? A tree. And when I look in my window, does that mean he's outside now? So many different people I want to be. Oh, and it's strange. Oh, it sure is strange. Must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. You and your little dog too. Yeah, it's not a song with many chords, is it? It is not. So I was continuing to think of other songs that are vaguely disturbing, depending upon the mindset in which one listens to them. How's that for a caveat? And this song popped into my mind. So many people, I basically have heard this song more times than I could even count on tour with PMJ. It pretty much closed the show every night. And usually it was this really, not usually, always, it was this, the PMJ arrangement, which is really beautiful, extremely dynamic, big time vocal showcase, and always just incredible singers singing it. And I would always just sit on the side of the stage and be like, I look like that, I look like the Scream face. Maybe that's the part that's scary about it. So I'm not going to even try to like do anything near that version. I'm going to do a version a little bit closer to the original. Yeah, in keeping with our vaguely scary. Hey, Jan. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. I wish I were special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running out the door. Oh, she's running out. She runs. She whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm okay. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh. That's probably the most pop song that Radiohead ever wrote. Which is funny because it's not really a pop song, but definitely like the largest hit. Yeah. Oh man, I saw some folks in the comment section talking about Francesca doing it, and I had the joy of being on tour with her on this 2-month tour in Europe, and she just has such an incredible voice. Listening to her night after night was amazing. And it's really incredible because I've heard so many people do that song and everyone kind of has their own way of doing it. But she does it in such a special way. I love the fact that she has such incredible vocal chops, obviously, but she's able to make it more about telling the story and still singing her face off rather than just having it be like, dang, listen to her voice, it's amazing, which it is, but just I thought the way she told the story was really, really moving too. And then you combine that with the vocals, it's just incredible. It's pretty incredible. Paranoid Android. That was one of the songs that came up when I was doing a little bit of online research. I just don't know it very well. So this was a song that I did do on Secret Song Society, but it's just too much fun not to do again since we're in the spooky realm and there's basically no other time that I get to do spooky music. I'm just an average girl with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, I pay the price. But all I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? When I come home at night, I bolt the door real tight. People call me on the phone. I'm trying to avoid. Well, can the people on TV see me, or am I just paranoid? And when I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair, 'cause I might open my eyes and see somebody standing there. People say I'm crazy, just a little bit touched. But maybe showers remind me of Psycho too much. That's why I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks tricks on me, tricks on me. I don't know anymore. Are the neighbors watching me? Well, is the mailman watching me? And I don't feel safe anymore. Oh, what a mess. I wonder who's watching me now. Who? The IRS? Ah! I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Is it just a dream? The only follow-up song is Who Can It Be Now? You are on the same mindset that I was on. That was what I think I followed it up with. Yeah. I was listening to Coast to Coast again the other night. Surprise? No. And they were talking about how many people go missing in a year. And they were focusing on the U.S. in this one. But there are so many people that go missing in a year. Fortunately, most of those are canceled because the person gets found right away, or the person is found in a relatively short time, and perhaps they didn't want to be found. It's like an actual smaller number of people that straight up are missing. But there are a pretty decent amount of people that just go missing. And I don't know, I was listening to it late at night. And of course, being coast to coast, they segued it into perhaps it's aliens abducting those people. But I don't know, it kind of spooked me out. I made sure my windows were closed and all my doors were locked. Yeah, I often think about that. Like, probably too often. You just got to be careful out there. You never know. Well, I'm going to take it off of the scary train for a minute. I'm going off the rails on a scary train. You're missing from work right now. Oh, no. Oh, moon over Bourbon Street. I said burn over Bourbon Street. The Alaska Triangle. Well, I'm not going to go there. I do have Auggie now. He's a very good guard dog. And he's got a serious enough bark to where people see him and they're like, whoa, okay, I don't want to mess with that dog. Even though he's very friendly, but don't tell. Yeah, it's funny you just said that, Phil, because that was exactly what I was segueing over to. I'm just looking. There we go. We are, how many days away are we now? Today is the 19th, so we are 7 days. Wow. We are 7 days away from the show at the Mint and 9 days away. We're into the single digits. 9 days away from the release of Superman. I was going to say so much fun, but I caught it. I'm just really excited for everybody to hear the record. Please, if you haven't pre-ordered, consider pre-ordering. And if you have pre-ordered, but maybe you're thinking to yourself, gosh, I'm tired of all this money. I don't want it anymore. Feel free to buy a poster. I just signed a bunch of posters last night, so the signed posters are all done. And I was happy with how they looked. They popped the contrast a little bit extra, and they popped the saturation a little, which kind of gives it this intense, cool look to it. I was happy. I was like, that's interesting. But yeah, so that turned out really well. And yeah, please just give the record some listens. And the word is getting out. It's starting to get played more on the radio, which is making me really happy. kind of the way it works with the radio stuff is you release the singles first and then the album comes out. And there's a lot of radio stations that don't want to start playing, some of the smaller stations too. They don't really want to start playing the music until they have the full album. So we're seeing more of that getting added. So if you're looking to pick up some extra stuff related to the album, I will, let's see, I can give you the link here. Oh goodness, what is it? I always feel like somebody's wants saraniemietz bandware, and I got no privacy. Oh, I always feel like. Okay, I'm gonna post it. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, come on, little link. Why won't you post? Be a nice link. So it won't let me post. I have to type it. Goodness gracious. I think it's just bandware.com/saraniemietz. Let me know if that works. Does that work? Or is that going to take you somewhere weird? Apologize if it takes you somewhere weird. No, it doesn't. Well, just go to saraniemietz.com. I'll type that because all of the information is there. I'm typing it here for you, saraniemietz.com. Yeah, check it. And for those of you that haven't seen the Locks video or the I Want You video, those are up on my YouTube too. But since Superman is coming, let's close things off with a little karaoke. I want you. there's a little bit of I want you. What can I say? It's going to be so much fun. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Goodness, we've got a bunch of folks. It must be the Star Wars contingent coming or the extraterrestrials. We've kind of been courting the extraterrestrials for a while here on the show. Maybe they finally got the word out. I hope everyone has a great Halloween. I hope it's not too spooky. I was working in the lab late one night. But, I think it would only be right to close things off with a little dance off. So, without further ado, Zero Gravity Dance Off.